Hello, benchwarmers, and welcome back to another NFL prediction video, starting with the NFC East. The NFC East champions for 2020, in my prediction, the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody hates them. I'm sorry, but history shows, at least in the past, 2 decades, that nobody has won back-to-back divisions in the NFC East. So I would pick the Eagles, and it's really close between these two actually. But because of that statistic, I'm gonna have to go with the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys, uh, they signed Zeke at the beginning of last year. They signed Cooper. They still have Michael Gallup. They lost Jason Witten, and they got rid of Brett Maher. They did that in the middle of the season, and they kept a couple guys on defense. They don't have much of a secondary. Is definitely a problem. They drafted CeeDee Lamb, but where I'm going with this is they didn't pay Dak Prescott. They also have Andy Dalton, and I'm gonna say this: I think Andy Dalton's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Come at me, Cowboys fans, please. Andy Dalton's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Play him. You guys will go to the playoffs, go deeper than you have with Dak. Andy Dalton has helped bring a Bengals team. Granted, they didn't win any playoff games, but they were consistently in the playoffs. Andy Dalton did that with a much worse roster than what the Cowboys have. Their offense is stacked, and Mike McCarthy has it's built for him. It's built for his offense with the receivers you guys have. So I'm like the Cowboys are going to be a scary offensive team. Like they were already number one offensive team last year. I think they were like number one in offense, not defense, but they were the top scoring offense of the league. So how they missed the playoffs is baffling, and you got to credit that to the Clapper probably. But that being said, they're going to be a scary team on offense. Let's get into the prediction. Starting off 3-1. So Rams, I already went over them in their video. I'm not very high on them. I think they're going to be very mediocre. So I think Cowboys offense, Dak or Dalton, these predictions will not change whether Dak or Dalton plays. I just don't. I mean, Dalton's a better quarterback, but it really isn't that big of a margin. So I'm kind of going in this saying it doesn't matter which one's playing, record's going to be the same. So you're going to beat the Rams. Rams defense, not what it was 2 years ago. Your offense can just fire all over it. It's like you just Dak or Dalton throw it up. There's either CeeDee or Cooper, who knows, or just dunk it down to Gallup. Nice safety net, and then you pass it to or not. Well, you could pass it to Zeke, but it's just this offense is going to be really good. But because it is a new offense, this is kind of a hit or miss for me. Because they haven't had any practice, because there isn't going to be a preseason, this could backfire horribly for this year. Next year could be really good, similar to the Bengals, but I think you guys got the talent for it. And you do have most of your offensive pieces already know each other, even though it's even though it's in a different system. Then you're gonna lose to the Falcons. This one I think you could definitely win, but it's gonna be close. Week 2, you never know. Is this one gonna be? This one's gonna. Oh, that's a Sunday night game. Week 1 is Sunday night. That sucks. Stop giving Cowboys Sunday night games, even though the past 2 years they haven't been. It's been the Packers and the Patriots. But you're gonna lose to the Falcons. I just think they're. I just don't know what the Falcons are. and because they're an unknown is why I have them kind of winning. You don't know either. That's my stupid reason. Uh, the Cowboys are then going to beat the Seahawks. This one, kind of a toss up. Seahawks got a little bit better. They traded for Jamal Adams. I think that could help them win the division over the San Francisco 49ers. And it could help them win this game. I made these predictions before any kind of moves like that. And that changes things a little bit, but I'm going to keep it the same. Offensively, they're definitely a more run-heavy team. I think Russell Wilson can definitely outplay Dak Prescott. But the weapons on the Cowboys, I got to give them the edge for that. You're going to beat the Browns. Browns are going to be better, but your offense is still going to be way better. Running back, it's close. They got Landry and OBJ. OBJ's not really been that good the past couple of years. I mean, some of it's due to injury, other is maybe just a decline. But you got Cooper, Lamb, and Gallup, and I'm gonna give the Cowboys the edge. A lot of these, it's close. Like the Cowboys, they're gonna have a scary offense, but I don't know if they're running away with any of these games. But next four. Bit of a shocker, that one. And there we go. Okay, but like I said, bit of a shocker. Danny Dimes throws all over your crappy, non-existent secondary. Saquon Barkley runs all over your defensive line, even though you did make improvements there. I forgot to mention. You did make improvements there. I forget who you got at defensive tackle. I think he was a Bear. I don't remember. I feel like I'm failing horribly at this. Which I am. I am definitely failing horribly at this. But, man, Corona's crazy. I don't actually have it. Don't take that seriously. But Saquon Barkley, Danny Dimes, they're going to shred the defense, basically. You're going to shred their defense. This is going to be a shootout. And, oh, man, is this going to be this one? It's going to be game of the week. Game of the week. Monday night versus the Cardinals. Shocking. You actually take out the Cardinals. This one's going to be a shootout for sure. And it's going to... I kind of want to give the Cardinals a little bit of the edge because Kyler Murray's better than Dak. And weapon-wise, this is actually... I might give the Cardinals the edge. I mean, you still got Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, he's older, he's slower, but he's still got the most reliable hands the game maybe has ever seen. Now you got DeAndre Hopkins, Andy Isabella, Christian Kirk. Decent wide receiver core to say the least, and Kenyon Drake was insane. If he keeps that up, I might have the Cardinals winning this instead. But right now, Cowboys. Then you're going to beat the Washington Redacteds, the Washington football team. The website I'm using has not updated, obviously, because they're still using the name and logo. But the Washingtons, I'm going to call them the Redacteds. The Redacteds are not a good team. I think they have potential. Alex Smith has been cleared, I'm pretty sure, to come back, which he's not going to play right away. That would be stupid. But they did do that with RG3. So I guess I wouldn't put him past him. But that was also different coach. That was Jay Gruden, who, thank God he's been fired. But then you're going to lose to the Eagles. This one is Sunday night. That could be a good game. Wentz versus Dak. I'm excited to see that one. Eagles, they're not going to have fans. It's going to be kind of weird. But I'm just going to give them the edge a little bit due to quarterback play. And weapon-wise, I got to give the Cowboys the edge. But I just think the Eagles can take this one. Then the next four. But it's okay because this. Now, one of these is shocking. Two of these, possibly. You're going to lose the Steelers, though, because of their defense. They got a really good secondary back there. And if Big Ben is Big Ben again, he's going to throw it all over your secondary, and you're going to be playing catch-up all game. So Zeke might be taken out of the equation. You're going to beat the Vikings, because you can throw all over their secondary. They've got, one veteran safety? Everybody else is rookies? I don't even know anymore. Now, I don't know if you're going to run over them, but you're going to beat them. If you guys, this offense is built to get up quick, and the Vikings, they have a hard time playing catch up because they're surrounded by, or their offense is surrounded around Dalvin Cook, and if you take him out, it makes it a little harder for them. You're gonna beat the Redacteds a second time because they suck, and then the real shocking one, is beating the Ravens. They proved it that they are not necessarily built. I could see you guys losing this game because it's a Thursday night, but I just realized you have 2 Thursday night games in a row. Why? I mean, at least you got a full week, but why? That's rough. I mean, maybe that's better. I don't know. What? That doesn't make any sense. One of these is over Thanksgiving. This one is got to be over Thanksgiving. But 2 Thursdays in a row? That's just ridiculous to me, honestly. But the Ravens kind of proved they don't play catch-up very well in the divisional round. So I'm going to give the Cowboys the edge because of that. And with the Final Four, you go 11-5. You beat the Bengals. That should be obvious why. The 49ers still going to be really good on defense and offense. It's going to be hard to stop them. I don't think the Cowboys have that kind of defense that can. If the Packers can't, they can't for sure. It's a Sunday night game. That could be a blowout. They were kind of, the Cowboys, I don't want to say they're built similar to the Packers. They kind of are because the Packers were built originally for Mike McCarthy's offense. But they handle the running back situation a little different. But I'm going to say the Eagles, you beat them. And then you beat the Giants, going 11-5, taking the division. And I honestly, this might be your ceiling. I think this is the Cowboys' ceiling, especially with a new head coach, with a year with no preseason and only a month of practice before the season starts. I don't think the Cowboys have had any opt-outs, but I'm not sure yet. There could still be opt-outs. So let's go with your floor. This is, like I said, I think this is your ceiling. Maybe 12-4. We'll say 12-4 is your ceiling. Your floor, much worse. 6-10. I don't think you're going 6-10 with the offensive power you got, but yeah, it could happen, I guess. But 11-5, sticking with it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you with the second place prediction.